What's up, everyone? It's me back again, Ramez Crypto. We're here for another NFT market update. Oh my gosh, so much stuff has happened. I'm gonna try and keep it to 20 minutes, but you know this episode is gonna be chock filled with some heat. I also have a little surprise at the end. We're going to see if we get something, but I'll explain that later. So right now, if you don't know, let me first explain the show. Hold on. For anyone who has not been here before, this is NFT Market Update. We talk about all things NFT and sometimes crypto because they're related. So it could be Cardano NFTs, Ethereum NFTs. It's really just anything that catches my eye and what's really the talk of the ecosystem. So first and foremost, we're just going to get into the market overview. As you can see, OpenSea NFT has done a little bit of updates, which actually looks really good. You can see you have the trending 24 hours, like stuff that's been moving really hot. You have the biggest gainers for the last 24 hours, that's definitely going to be a tool that people are going to be using. And then you have the new stuff that's been added, so recently added to OpenSea NFT for like their tracking. So Ada blocks, I'm going to be looking out for that. That looks like an art project. I am definitely going to be looking out for that. But you can see in the top 10, we have Space Buds is #1 for 24-hour volume. Okay, look at them. They did 255,000. Boss Cat still going strong, 185K. They're down 25%. Space Buds up 13.6% in the last 24 hours. That's amazing. Their floor price is going, bro. Their floor price is going, which is crazy. Bosscat Rocket Club floor price is dropping a little bit, but I mean, they're a super hype project. I don't doubt that when Cardano gets more users, their floor price will probably go back up. Clay Nation, their floor price has been going up a little bit too. They did 127,000. Floor price 1,600. Pavia, obviously Pavia floor price is going down because they are having a land sale. 102,000 in sales. Ada Apes, floor price has gone down to 300. I might buy one. I'll look into buying one. I've been hearing a lot about this project. I'm kind of interested. They have a whole house system, like a class system, which is pretty cool. Dead Pixels, that's going to be a game. That one did 79,000 worth of transaction volume, which is pretty cool. 2,300 floor. Rats DAO, they went up a little bit. Last time I checked, their floor was 200. They did 50K. Disco Solaris, we're going to be talking about Disco Solaris. Their floor price is 64. Doesn't look too good in terms of the floor price, but I mean, that project is going to hold strong. We'll talk about that as well. That's literally the next topic. Corrupted Chips by the Board Club. That project, you know, kind of had some steam in the first little bit. Their floor price looking at 99. They did 35,000 in the last 24 hours. And last but not least, we have Chilled Kongs, 29,000 volume with a 569 ADA floor. That's not bad, bro. That's not bad. Market is doing 1.4 million even with the downturn of 16%. Those are good numbers right there, man. Those are really good numbers. First topic we're going to move on to, though, is Disco Solaris. So last NFT market update I made, I said that I was going to buy into Disco Solaris, and I did. I liked the art, so I bought the project. I mean, we can go ahead and take a look at the ones that I bought. We have this one over here. I call him Ziggy Stardust because of like David Bowie. Pretty cool. And then we have this guy over here. I kind of thought he looked like a Motley Crue, like a Motley Crue member, but my girlfriend said, what did she say? She said like Van Halen or something like that. But I love this one. I think this one is really cool. I will be holding these for the long term because, as I said, I like the art. But pretty much the whole controversy around this project was that they had their drop and it didn't go too well. It wasn't very smooth. So pretty much what happened was they had a whitelist sale a few hours before for the people that were on whitelist. I was one of them. They thankfully gave me a whitelist. I still appreciate that very much. They had their whitelist sale. But someone that was minting in the whitelist sale, they had access to they were obviously on the whitelist. Someone gave out the whitelist address. So the whitelist address was floating around. People were trying to make transactions, even though you can't even, like, you couldn't even put any transaction, like no transaction would be successful if you weren't on the whitelist, because they collected all the whitelist addresses. So I'm guessing this is someone that was new to CNFTs or just NFTs in general, because if they collect your address and they know who's on the whitelist, how would someone whose address is not on the whitelist get an NFT, right? I think it was someone that was new, and they were probably into some really shiesty stuff, but who cares? Hopefully they got banned. You said my bad, bro. But yeah, so that was the first thing that went wrong, and this is all on drop day. So this was like maybe 2 hours before. I think they did the whitelist sale 2 hours before. Mine went through. Mine was okay. I got mine. They tried to leak the whitelist address. That failed. And then someone tried to DDoS the payment gateway that they were using to get the NFTs. So pretty much, if you don't know what a DDoS is like when someone sends multiple requests to one place. So it gets overloaded and it pretty much gets shut down, right? Or it's just, it doesn't work properly. So someone sent a DDoS attack to the payment gateway nftmaker.io, which terrible. I don't understand why some of the people in the NFT community are like that, but I mean, they just like ruining fun and being, you know, I'm keeping it family friendly for this, but they just like being very bad people. So they tried to DDoS it, but I mean, and pretty much what happened was, oh, also, and the captcha failed, right? Because they were sending so many requests, and there was a whole lot of problems with that drop. So right now, if we go on JPEG, you will see, if we go on JPEG, we will see the floor is not, it's not where I thought it would be. It's not where I thought it would be. But this is the thing. This is the first little while the project has seen its initial hype. I think that with art as good as this and a team like this, that could possibly have a good roadmap in the works, this project could pick up steam again. Because, as I said, the art is amazing. When you have art that's really, really good and you have a good roadmap, eventually the project could succeed. So don't count this one out. I am still holding mine. I do love Disco Solaris. They are getting memed because there was one of the captures where it was talking about selecting a seaplane, and people were trying to select them and it wasn't working. So they're even playing into the memes. You can see here they said they're doing a collaboration with Metaplanes, which is, you know, just playing into the seaplane meme. So I mean, they're taking it all in stride. They're taking it all in fun. They're not being too serious. I just don't like the way that people in the NFT community, or at least this community at least, are attacking the team, because it's not really the team's fault. The team literally did every single thing possible to keep the drop as fair as possible. So really and truly, you should be looking at the community to say, well, why is the community like that? Why did someone from the community try and leak the whitelist address? Why did someone from the community try to DDoS the payment gateway? Don't look at the team. The team did not do any of that. It's like, it's literally not the team's fault. They did all that they could to make sure that the drop went as well as possible. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say about that. I like Disco Solaris. I'm going to be holding mine. Shout out to everyone over at Disco Solaris, the Disco Solaris team. We're going to be moving on to False Idols. I only have 10 minutes on my timer. I'll try to keep it within 20. False Idols. This is a new project. This project looks pretty cool. The asset that caught my eye, apparently this is a one of one. This is a Gundam false idols NFT. As you can see right there, it's a 1 of 1. They did have a Twitter space 2 days ago. I'm filming this February 11th. They did have a Twitter space 2 days ago. I'll probably go listen to that later. But it's this project looks pretty interesting. The art is I would say it's like different enough. It's not like something crazy out of the ordinary we haven't seen, but it's different enough, you know. And the community is starting to gain some steam. You can see they have, well, you can't even see that, but they have, let me see if I can scooch that down. Well, you can't even see it, but they have 4,200 members in there. They have 4,200 members in the Discord right now. Discord's kind of popping. You know, there's people talking in there. They're having AMAs. They also have the community. Like the community, they really rock with each other. They not too long ago they had a poker tournament for whitelist roles. They also had, I believe it was Gartic Phone. They had a Gartic Phone game for whitelist roles. They call them OGs, idol OGs. So they give out whitelist roles pretty frequently. I mean, I haven't gotten one yet because I'm in so many Discords. It's hard for me to like stay consistently with one, but this project is one to look out for. I am definitely going to try and mint. There's going to be 6,666 of these, as you can see right there. That's how many are going to come out. They don't have a whitelist date. They don't have a drop date yet, but it is going to be 50 ADA. Okay, so look out for that. I think it'll be an interesting project. I am going to be keeping my eyes on that one. Next one, Melting Moonboy. This one is really interesting because, well, the project, it's very hush-hush now. It's like very hush-hush. So pretty much the Discord is invite only. So to get into this Discord, you had to have filled out this Google Docs form. I filled it out because I wanted to get in. I filled out this Google Docs form. They had they had like some requirements. They had like you had to have three NFTs from one collection. You had to like you had to submit your pool PM so they could see your NFTs. It was a whole bunch of crazy stuff. It's invite only. This looks pretty cool. I like the art on this one. Let me see if I can find the preview. So yeah, the art is like very interesting. It's very polished. You can see he got the Gucci snake sweater right there, little crown. Art is kind of cool. It's interesting. We don't know too much. They don't have a public Discord yet, and they're just collecting members from invite only. So you can't even sign up yet. If you didn't sign up, don't expect to get in until the public Discord comes out. Next one, Nifty Worlds. Nifty Worlds, Nifty Creatures. So this project was supposed to come out around January, then it got pushed back because some assets were lost, and now it's going to be coming out sometime in March, late March. They did give out the date, I believe, but I don't want to say it because it could be moved. So it's going to be around March. You have to submit a meat pic with you holding a card with your wallet address. Yep, full schmeed out. But what was I saying? Yeah, so Nifty Worlds. The art for this one is kind of cool. They're kind of cornering, like, this is art that's new to the Cardano blockchain. Like, I don't really think they've had like this kind of cutesy art style. There's gonna be 8,800 of these. They did open up some more whitelist spots. I don't think they're available anymore though. I am in one of the first 800 to get them, so I will be getting those in March. They set a date. They said see March 5th. Early March, my bad, not late March. So March 5th, they are going to be looking for their launch date, right? So for pre-sale and public sale are going to be the same day. They're just going to be hours apart. They're not going to be putting them on different days. So you can see here there's 500 million different combinations, and there's only 8,800 of these. 250 unique traits. So if you look into the utility, why I really am interested in this project, you're going to be getting rebates just for having a Nifty in your wallet, right? So you're going to get rebates. They're also going to be making a DAO They're going to be making a DAO, and there's a few DAOs on Cardano, but the main one right now that's popping off is Rat's DAO. That DAO is looking like it might be the truth. I might have to buy into one of them. What's a DAO? A decentralized autonomous organization. That's what a DAO is. It's pretty much, so you pretty much own stake in an organization. It's kind of like you're a board member, for a company. The NFT represents you having a say in votes, what happens with the treasury, so the money that they have, like their actual wallet, you have a say in their next choices, and that's all based on the NFT. So DAO, like there's only one, like there's a few DAOs. There's Emerald DAO and Rats DAO. Those are the two main ones that I know right now. I'm not too sure of any others on Cardano. But the main one right now that's really making a lot of noise is Rats DAO, because they just bought a berry. I believe they've been buying Clay Nations. They've been buying a few stuff. They are also getting into Ghost Chain too. They're talking about getting into Ghost Chain. I'm in their Discord. Bro, I pay attention to a lot. So that's how I know a lot of this stuff. I pay attention. But they're also going to be trying to make a play to earn game, and they're going to possibly have staking. This one is going to be crazy. As soon as I saw it, the requirements to get into whitelist were pretty easy too. It was like get to level 5 and verify yourself. So I did that. I did that like months ago. I did that a long time ago. So I am going to be waiting for March 5th to hopefully get one of these nifties. Plus the team is super transparent. Like the team is super transparent. The guy heading it, Mr. Sir Muiz, he has like a YouTube channel. He's talked about the project. He's shown his face and everything. He's shown how they make the assets. Like, the team is very transparent. I think this community is going to be very strong. Like, that's the thing. They've had a few setbacks, and their community is still fairly strong. There's still people coming through. There's still people talking. They still have a lot of traction. You can see there's still people talking in there. So, this is going to be a strong community. Look out for this one. Not financial advice. Once again, as I always say, I'm just a guy on the internet that buys JPEGs, but this community is going to be very strong. It is very strong right now. I am going to be buying one. I'm going to be getting one of the first 800, and hey man, look out for it. Next one, Ubisoft in Sandbox. This kind of has to pertain. It's kind of NFT news, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing it. They're going to be doing some sort of NFT integration. So if you guys don't know what the rabbits are, they're like kind of like the minions for Ubisoft. They're like Ubisoft's minions, and they're coming to Sandbox. Ubisoft, we already know Ubisoft has taken a jump into NFTs with what was it called, Ubisoft Quartz. They're doing it in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. You know, the gamers hating it. The gamers were really hating on it, but I do think people will eventually come around, because I've heard people saying that Breakpoint is actually getting better. That game is getting better, because it did not release in the best condition, but I've heard that the game is really starting to get better, and players are starting to come back. So if players are starting to come back and they're rolling out NFTs, this might be the perfect storm. I don't know what's going to happen. Once again, as I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you what's going to happen, but with people starting to talk about the game again and the NFTs coming in, this could work. It could work. But in this term, in this sense, we have the rabbits coming to Sandbox. This is going to be really cool. I'm not going to sit through and read all of this, because I'm not going to give you all the details, you know. But Ubisoft, Sandbox co-founder says Ubisoft has proven its ability to stay at the forefront of innovation. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, I did say I had a surprise at the end of this episode. So, as you may or may not know, Pavia is having their final land sale. Okay? Pavia is having its final land sale. So the way that they did this was, it's a whitelist, but the whitelist, everyone could sign up for it. They look like Billie Eilish. Oh my gosh, what? That's wild. That's a wild comparison. But Pavia, They are having their final land sale. They did it through whitelist. You have to sign up through the whitelist. They did a whitelist that everyone could sign up for because they did not want bots. So once again, I do feel like NFT drops are getting better. The NFT drops are getting better in Cardano. We just have to give it time. You know, like this is a fairly new, frontier, and we're acting like NFTs have been 5, 6, 7 years in, bro. Like we need to take a step back, give them some time to develop a proper method to put these out. But right now, I'm liking the whitelist methods. So yeah, I'm going to put in my wallet and see if I actually got some Pavia NFTs. So I'm gonna go down with my screen for a second. I'm gonna put my receive address in. Let's see. Oh yeah. Go ahead and like and subscribe to give me some good luck. Hopefully I do get it. I wasn't selected. I was not selected. So, I mean, this was the last chance to get a Pavia Land NFT. I did not get one. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I have extra ADA, so to the point where if I really want to buy a piece of Pavia Land, I could, which I am thankful for. So, I mean, it is what it is. You roll the dice, you play the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But that has been it for me. It's Ramez. Thank you for coming through. I love you guys so much. Shout out to everyone that's been just showing me love in the comments, showing me love on Twitter. I appreciate it, man. I'm really trying to take this to the next level. Eventually, I want to do a collab with someone, bro. I have someone in mind that I want to do a collab with, but we'll see. Man. But yeah, thank you to everyone that comes through and watches these live, watches them on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Yeah, I hope you all make it. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.